Hello everybody and welcome to round 1 of my new F1 2007 Robert Kubica career mode here at the Australian Grand Prix. So getting into things, there's going to be no practice as I said in pre-season testing. It's just going to be my quali lap and then we'll jump straight into the race. So let's go out there and take a look at how qualifying occurred. Okay, so here we are, coming to start our qualifying lap. That's Nick Heidfeld, our teammate ahead of us. It's the next car in front of us, so coming up to the line, and the lap starts now. So here we go, coming into turn 1, we're going to break up the 100-meter board, get it nice and turned in. Missed the apex there, but we get a nice apex on the exit, and we've actually gained a bit of time, I think, on Nick. So I'm kind of worried that we are going to catch Nick on this lap and maybe get held up, and yet we're just going to absolutely dive bomb him. We're not going to take that risk. We're going to say, sorry Nick, we've got no time for your shenanigans today, but Nick is like, you what mate, basically, and he's come back and cut back ahead of us and he's going to hold us up a bit more, but we're actually going to try and get past him, and it's worked out rather well because we've got past him on the straight, so we got some slipstream and some top speed from him, so that would have given us a bit more time in the straight, but even if we did lose some in the corner. But coming up to this next set of corners here, taking it reasonably well, get close to the wall on the exit there, but that's all gone well. So you can see I still haven't managed to get the brake notifier kind of thing sorted. It's not worked, unfortunately, at the moment, so I'll try and look into that for Malaysia. No promises if it'll be fixed or not, unfortunately, but we are a second down on the pole position time at the moment, which is set by Kimi Räikkönen in the Ferrari, and you guys will know that the McLarens and the Ferrari are pretty much in a different league at the moment to us, so hopefully we can catch them further down the line. But for the Australian Grand Prix, I'm not expecting to do too much towards them. So coming up to finish our lap now, we're going to come across the line and set a...
Alright, that was a 1:31.79.
And there you have it, sir. It's race time. It's the Australian Grand Prix. It's round 1 of this new series. It's the F1 2007 World Championship, and it starts now. And here we go then. It's all kicking off. So that's Giancarlo Fisichella there, who qualified 5th. Here you can see the quali times of the top 8 and all that stuff. But we're going to try and look down the inside of Fernando Alonso. It's not going to happen on this occasion. Sticking behind him, Räikkönen is down into 2nd. Massa's got him off the line. So that's a fantastic move by Massa. We're going to try get Alonso, and Alonso squeezed us, and we've given him a bump. So try to come back up. Fisichella now trying to go up our inside, but we're going to keep that not possible for him. Wirtz has gone up the inside of Fisichella now. If we can hold that, that'll be fantastic, as that's a battle, and we're going to get some ground. But now we're going to stay with Fernando Alonso, who's sticking to the Ferrari. So if we can just stick with the top 3, we might have an opportunity of winning this race from 4th on the grid. I think we qualified. We're going to go around the outside of Fernando Alonso now. Alonso got a pole. I'm not sure what happened there, but we managed to go around the outside of Alonso, who's now going to try cut back on us, but we've managed to hold it off, and we are up into P3. Kubica up into P3 on his full season debut. As we're coming up into the chicane now, can we see what can Kimi Räikkönen do about Felipe Massa? If the Ferraris ahead of us can, you know, keep battling each other, we might be able to just reap the benefits and get past them all. 14 laps of this race, so a lot can happen in those 14 laps. No pit stops are mandatory because it's rFactor, not official F1 game, and there's nowhere to do that. But you know, some cars may pit for tyres if they need to, so we got to bear in mind tyres. Tyre wear is on, despite there not being any pit stops really, but we still got to remember that tyre wear is a thing to think about. So coming up into turn 1 now, Kimi Räikkönen has tried to make a move on Massa and has been actually squeezed out by Massa there, and that slowed them both down. And now we're going to try and make a run on Kimi Räikkönen. We're going to try go up in the inside into the next corner, maybe get Massa as well, but we're now at the inside. Kimi's going to force us onto the upper curbing there. So he squeezes out of that one, and we've gone wide in the next corner as a result. Fernando Alonso trying to get by as well there, but we've managed to get back in front of him and prevent that from going anywhere. So we're going to keep following these cars around, and Räikkönen's going slow out of this corner, so maybe we can get in his slipstream. We could do a similar move to what we did to Fernando Alonso, but it's not going to happen. Maybe a look up the inside. We're a bit too far back on this occasion, so we're just going to have to, at this point, stay tucked behind the guys. The Ferrari 1-2 and just wait for our opportunity. But this might be the opportunity we're looking for. We're going to try and make a move into the chicane now, and Raikkonen's going to push us over the curb again, and we're going to half spin and lose a position to Fernando Alonso and Giancarlo Fisichella driving for Renault, the reigning world championship. Are they the reigning world champions in 2006? I'm not sure. Need to brush up on my history, but regardless of that, we're going to go at the inside of Fisichella into the next corner and get our 4th place back immediately. And we're going to try angrily hunt down Alonso and Raikkonen, who pushed us off, and we've done just that. We're at now lap 2, sorry, 12 laps to go, and oh, we just hit Alonso. We tried to make that move on him again. He's just pulled out on us, and we've just banged tyres with him and got away with it, fortunately for us. So that's cost us a bit of time on lap 2, but there's still a freeway battle for the lead going on, so we still have a chance here. We're not too far away. I don't think there's a second separating the top 3. There's just about 7/10 or something separating the top 3 at the moment, so we could just at least stick to this. Maybe later in the race we can mount a full assault, or maybe if we get the opportunity we'll be able to pick our way through them and choose which cars we want to pass, which is all of them really. So we'll see what the opportunity arises to, but at the moment staying behind them and waiting to see what happens. But now we're going to get an average run, a pretty good run on Fernando Alonso out of the final corner. Now we're getting the slipstream. We are definitely gaining, and we're going to come from a long way back and try to go down his inside, but we're not going to be able to pull it off. Raikkonen there is trying to get past Massa as well, and he's actually lost out because of that, and Fernando Alonso is now going around Kimi Raikkonen. We're going to go around Kimi Raikkonen as well, and Fisichella's in this too. This is a 5-way battle, and now Fisichella's going to go down our inside, and now we're going to try hold it from Fisichella. Fernando Alonso battling with Kimi Raikkonen ahead. Fisichella's still on our outside, now on our inside in the next corner, but he backs out of it, so we maintained our 4th position. Fernando Alonso's passed Kimi Raikkonen and is up into 2nd of the Australia Grand Prix now, but now Alonso's got a bit of a squirm on the exit of that corner, and Kimi Raikkonen's going to go around the outside. We're going to follow suit. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to hold it because Alonso has got the inside line, but if we can hold it around the outside, that'll be a good move, and we have managed to do that. We've held it around the outside of Fernando Alonso and got the inside line for the next corner, and we're coming up to the chicane now. We've got Alonso into P3. This will be a good finishing position, but later on onto that lap, Raikkonen's got past Massa, and Massa went very, very slowly in that corner there. I'm not sure if he broke down or anything, but he seemingly came almost to a stop in that corner, and we had nowhere to go. So you're going to see a replay of it here. Now obviously Kimi Raikkonen's gone down the inside of Felipe Massa. Maybe Massa's lost momentum, but he goes very slowly here. We have nowhere to go and end up banging wheels with him, and he's disappeared out of the top 5 now. So, and then maybe that was karma for hitting Massa, I'm not sure, but Alonso has hit us from behind and sent us from P2 to P4. So we got some work to do. If we want to catch Giancarlo Fisichella, we're going to go from a dive bomb from a long way back. Not going to be able to make it on this occasion. A bit too far back. We've got Lewis Hamilton behind us now on the charge. I think he qualified low down. I'm not sure what happened in his qualifying, but he's climbing his way through the field quite well on lap 5. And now we're going to try to go up the inside of Fisichella into this next corner, and we are going to manage to pull that off as Alonso and Raikkonen doing battle up at the front there. Lap 7 now. We're going to try go up the inside of Alonso. Going to try hold it on the outside maybe. And this is a very tight move. Are we going to be able to pull it off? We are. So that's a fantastic move on Fernando Alonso there, as we're now going to try hunt down the race leader Kimi Raikkonen. We're going to try go for the win here today on our debut. That'll be a perfect start to the season for us. We've broke there, and it's not really gone well. We've given Raikkonen a tap. I'm not sure if he broke early, we broke late, but something happened, but we've got away with it. So we've just got to try stick with Alonso, wait for the next opportunity to arise with Fernando Alonso and Lewis Hamilton behind us now. So it's a Ferrari, BMW, and then a McLaren 3-4 with Fisichella in 5th. And now we're going to maybe go around the outside. We've got a good run, but we had nowhere to go with it. If we turned to the inside, we wouldn't have made it in time, so we had to back out of it on that occasion. So maybe if we can follow Raikkonen around, we might be able to make a move on the start-finish straight. But it wasn't the start-finish straight, it's the straight after that. We're now going to go up Kimi Raikkonen's inside, and on lap 10 of 14 we're going to struggle to get it slowed down. We've gone into the lead, and now Raikkonen immediately takes it back. We're going to try to take it back from Raikkonen, but Raikkonen has managed to prevail on this battle and keep his first place. So we haven't been able to take first just yet, but we've definitely alerted Raikkonen to our presence. He definitely knows we're here, and he's going to try battle us hard, and we're going to try battle him hard for the win now. As we're all over the back of him, we're going to try and make a move up the inside of this next corner. We are going to outbrake the flying thing, and we are going to go into P1 on our first race of the season, into P1, and now we've got to try defend to the end, basically. We've got 3 laps left, and as you can see here, guys, did you see that weaving under braking? At this point, the tyres are they're gone. The braking performance, you're going to notice over the next few corners. Look how hard it is to get the thing slowed down. And we noticed this earlier, Raikkonen started braking it, and here's another example, look. You're going to see over the next few corners, it's almost impossible to get the car slowed down. And on this car, we can't get it slowed down whatsoever. We've gone straight on, and we're going to lose the lead of the Grand Prix. We're going to slip down to P3, now into P4 as Lewis Hamilton goes by. That's Fisichella behind us now. We're just going to stay in front of him. And now we're going to brake up here, and again, there's nothing. We're going to have to take the exit road, do a flick spin and get over. You can see Felipe Massa has spun out there as well, so his tyres have gone off the cliff as he's trying to get it back around, but there's just no getting... Look, even a tap of the brakes there, we almost spin out. The tyres are... They're gone. They're completely off the cliff, and we've spun into the next corner. There's just no way of getting this car slowed down normally right now. We're dropping positions hand over the fist. We've pretty much lost this race from our potential victory, and there's clarification, look. The tyres, with 1 lap to go, they're gone. The canvas is completely gone. We're running on rims, effectively, and we just can't slow down. Kimi Raikkonen has come to take the race win. We're going to come into the final corner, and we can't get it slowed down as we try to get it turned in. Look, we're fighting the steering wheel all the way, but we have gone around, and we've slipped from P5 to P7. And the cars are coming behind us there. Look at the train. We got to get going. We got 1 corner to go, but Kimi Raikkonen's taking the win from Hamilton and Alonso. And we're going to have to settle for P7, which is an absolutely awful result. We really, really did not want that in any shape or form. That was an absolutely heartbreaking end to what was such a promising race. As you guys saw, we had the opportunity to win. We were in the lead at one point with not many laps to go, and it's all gone right at the end. And we are heartbroken at that result. And that's not the greatest way to start our season, but at least we've got some points. So here's your final race results. Raikkonen takes the win, and we come home in P7. So it's been a hard race. It's been a very hard race for round 1, and that just shows you the difference. But here you go. Here are the drivers' standings after the race. Raikkonen in the lead. It's pretty much the results of round 1, but few surprise faces in there. Liuzzi taking 5th and managing to get some solid points for Toro Rosso. Us in 7th, and the only double points scoring team, I believe, was actually McLaren. So that's something to consider. But Alba's coming home in a solid 10th for Spiker as well, and Davidson in 11th for Super Aguri. So some of the backmarker teams having a very strong outing in round 1. So they have done a very good job for their teams, because you guys know that these guys were not the fastest in the actual championship. They had a pretty bad run. So we're going to move on and take a look at the constructors' standings now. Excuse my French. I'm pretty sure that is McLaren have taken the victory over Ferrari for round 1 in the dashings of points for the constructors' championship. Ferrari in 2nd, Renault 3rd, Toro Rosso 4th, Williams 5th, and then it's us, BMW Sauber in 6th, just getting those points in the end. And then you have the following teams: Toyota, Spiker, Super Aguri, Red Bull, and Honda. So McLaren taking the early advantage in the constructors, but Ferrari taking it in the drivers' standings in the end, with Raikkonen taking the win. So that has been round 1, guys. It's been a very intense round 1, and unfortunately it ended in heartbreak for us as Robert Kubica. So we've got to build on that. We've got to take it in our stride, and we've got to come back twice as strong for Malaysia. We can get our tyre management down, or maybe make a pit stop in Malaysia, or something along those lines that's going to change the race result. We have the potential to win. We've got very early pace, which is quite surprising over race distance. So we'll see what we'll be able to do with that in the end. But until then, guys, thank you ever so much for watching. this absolutely insane race here at Australia. It's been a fantastic way to greet ourselves into the world of Formula 1, isn't it? So thank you so much for watching, guys, and until next time, I will see you in Malaysia for the next round of F1 2007, and on the channel I will see you in the next video to be uploaded. So until then, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one, guys. Take it easy. Bye bye. Ow!
Go, go, go.
Oh, he's hit a lamppost as well.
Come on, Biggie.
I'm coming. Go, go, go.